We just had this pretty cool social media summit with the Penn Violence Recovery Program and the Penn Injury Science Safe Lab. Big shout out to Ritual Share. We just touched on gun violence, social media, and we also show wellness, and we're working on a wellness curriculum for the community.
What's your best online moment?
My best online moment is when I performed at the Cherry Street Pier with Able Experience, and I got together with a lot of influencers like myself, and we all showed everybody what we could do.
My best online moment is making content with my friends.
My best online moment was when I dropped the grand opening of my first restaurant in Old City, being as though I was the youngest black female on record.
My best moment on social media is just, I guess, seeing my supporters and people repost just everything I do, because we got a community. It's like a family thing to me. So I guess me seeing other people say that I made their day or I made them happy, that's the best social media moment for me in my eyes.
My best online moment is I went viral on a video with 10 million views, and it was like the first time I experienced basically a part of the world relating to something I had to say.
You feel social media is helping you?
Yeah, I feel it is. It's giving me an opportunity to speak my mind, and people taking it serious.
It gave me an opportunity to just to reach the world without needing anyone.
Strong together. If we all come together, we get there 10 times faster. So that's what my message and my goal is.
I think that putting out a positive message, you have to make that look just as cool as doing the dances that Maze do, like he does. Like, we have to make it look just as cool, or do our best to redefine what cool is, right? Because we've already redefined what normal looks like, what normal is. So now we can redefine what it means to be cool.
I got my first gun at 17, and why was it so easy when I think back at it? And these programs are so important because these young people need time to stay alive long enough to wake up, right? I didn't get no sense until I was in my 20s. I was out there doing everything that everybody else was doing. I never had my own beef, but every time that phone rang, I got up. Oh, such and such said this to me. Yo, come with me to do this. We going over here because they talking trash. And it's like, eventually you wake up and say, yo, this makes no sense. But you need time to stay alive long enough to get to that point. So that's why these events are so important.
I come up in a culture where it's a no snitching culture, right? You're not supposed to snitch where I come from. Now, that same culture say don't snitch, but that same culture gets on social media and snitch on themselves. This is the beast behind social media and people crave and influence the way they want, right? So what I notice is culturally, the culture is sick because we now glorifying this false identity of ourselves, and it's making us indulge into violent behavior and self-destruction.
What I'm realizing now is we need to create the space for more conversation how we are living in the digital space. And in doing this, we create more sense of belonging, we create community, and we create a space where people actually see each other for who they truly are. Once a week, I go and unfollow a bunch of people I just followed that I didn't care about. You're like, yeah, that's a pretty cool ritual to just go and declutter your digital space.
We need to all make sure that we all network and we all collaborate at some type of sort of level, whether it's on social media, whether it's really in the community.
So my question is, because we have the same issues in DC and Baltimore, but how can we make this more of a national movement?
What we need is for you to continue the amazing work that you're doing and train folks to work with Delay, to become product designers, to become engineers, to become folks who create the features that reflect the society that we want to have.
They can also become the mentors of the kids we do see with the bad intentions, the negativity, and not even, we just need to be here for them, because that's basically, they're seeking attention they're not getting. And if we be the positive impact on their lives, that's what they'll start to do. They'll start posting positive things. They'll start making songs that make sense. They'll start just being a positive impact to their peers. Now their peers might look at them
like they said, as weirdos, goofy. But once that become a trend, then they will be that positive impact to the city. And maybe there'll be less gun violence, less distractions, less negativity.
We're gonna end today's conversation just like that. We appreciate you all again for coming out, supporting us here. And then I just wanna say thank you to all our panelists.
So I'm James Allen, and this piece is called Not My Enemy. I got nothing against you. A rivalry stems from the mental. Trauma from the past is something we should look into. Easily agitated, a funny looking, I'm blazing. The drum with me, I might just get the parading. But up a bump, bump, the sirens here they come. A fish fry to get your funeral funds. A vicious cycle of murder, and if they try you, only route to take when nobody is there to guide you. We make decisions based on minimal comprehension. Make sure you at me, disrespect will be your mentions. I can't let it slide. Got some homies that's down the ride. Might just load up the choppers and terrorize. But that's what they do. But that's just what they wanted. Open your eyes. Hire one of your brothers to do the job. Hear that money talk. Write a check and they at your neck. Oh, you surprised? They were supposed to be your guys. A plea deal no different from a bribe. They just need an incentive to switch sides. Do I hate you or am I programmed? Beefing over turf when neither one of us own land. Let's go deep. You rock a chain and say you better than me. If I snatch it, I'm respected and you lose self-esteem. Now you seeking your revenge, you come back and shoot me. Take a life and get life, a hell of a trade, right, man? Same outcome, whether Martin or Malcolm. Doesn't matter the stand as long as you out one. I feel the tension and could reciprocate energy, but my brother is not my enemy. Same outcome, whether Martin or Malcolm. Doesn't matter the stand as long as you out one. I feel the tension and could reciprocate energy, but my brother is not my enemy. Once again, I'm James Allen, y'all. And real quick, I just want to take the time and say thank you to Ant Brown and everybody that's involved in this event.
When Mr. Deli behind Ritual Shirt said, what's your favorite online moment to the young people? They said dance. So he said, well, why not show us what you got going on? So, let's tell somebody, man. Yeah, the dog. What's up, girl? Come in. My first, it's sort of a plan. Come in. Hey. Party, wait, go, walk, back ourselves. Walk, hip hop, walk. Come on. No, oh, so much. Come on.
See, that's the time I do that.
Right there. Come on. Let's go.